So we've already done problems 1, 2. This one's going to be on function notation. If you remember with function notation, it's things we already know how to do. They're just written a little bit differently. And the functions have that f of x feature in them, which basically is y. F of x is just another way to say y. So if you don't like the f of x, you can rewrite the problem putting a y in instead. Just like with the last wrap that you guys went through, I'm going to go through actually the first 3 problems this time, and then I'm going to give you some time to work on the other 6 on your own. If you have any questions after the lesson and after trying the worksheet, by all means, please come see me during Flex or anytime you get a chance. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first problem says, given the function f of x equals 2x plus 5, and x is negative 12. Those are the 2 pieces of information that we need. That x is negative 12 and f of x is 2x plus 5. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the problem and I'm going to rewrite it, getting that f of x out and putting a 5 in. Over here, this says x is negative 12. So everywhere I see x, I'm going to plug in negative 12. So now I have 2 times negative 12 plus 5. 2 times negative 12 is negative 24. Negative 24 plus 5 is going to tell me that y is negative 19. Final answer, you need to change the y back into an f of x, and that's all there is to it. Second problem, same sort of thing, but now I'm going to tell you what f of x or y is, and we need to figure out what x. So there's my problem, and f of x is negative 41. Again, I'm going to start by rewriting the problem, taking the f of x out and putting the y in. And this now says y is negative 41. So negative 41 equals 8x plus 15. I'm going to subtract or add negative 15 to each side. When I do that, I get negative 56 equaling 8x. Divide by 8, divide by 8, because I want to get the x by itself. And I get x equaling negative 7. Last one, problem 3. The last type of problem we're going to look at is to construct a function. If it's asking you to construct a function, it's asking you to write an equation. And we know how to write equations in y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. I am hiding 2 ordered pairs on you right now. I'm hiding negative 4 and negative 13. And I'm also hiding 3 and 15. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find our slope. That is y minus y over x minus x. Oh, my x didn't turn out good there. So I'm going to do 15 minus negative 13 over 3 minus negative 4 plus positive 13 plus positive 4. That's going to give me 28 over 7. 28 over 7 reduces to 4, so my slope is 4. So now I have y equals 4x plus b. Pick one of your ordered pairs and take the x and the y and plug them in. I'm going to pick the double positives, the 3 and the 15. So 15 equals 4 times 3 plus b. 15 equals 12 plus b. Subtract 12 from each side. And I get 3 equaling b. So now I have m, now I have b. Final answer has to have that f of x instead of the y. So f of x equals my slope, which is 4, the x, the plus sign, and b, which is 3. So my final answer is f of x equals 4x plus 3. And here we have x equaling 9. So, where am I at here? X is 9. Oh, keeps moving down on me. So x is 9. So in this problem, everywhere I see x, I'm going to plug in 9. So y equals 5 times 9 plus negative 16. So 45 plus negative 16. So y is going to be 29, but you need to rewrite it as f of x equals 29, please. 5, I have f of x equaling 11. So 11 equals 2x plus 1. I'm going to subtract or add negative 1 from each side. So 10 equals 2x. Divide each side by 2 to get the x by itself, and x is going to equal 5. For problem 5, we're writing that function again, so we need to find m and b. My ordered pairs are 0 and negative 2, and negative 4 and negative 10. So my slope is going to be negative 10 minus negative 2 over negative 4 minus 0 plus positive. That's going to give me negative 8 over negative 4, which will give me my slope of positive 2. Now that I have my slope of positive 2, I'm going to go ahead and find b. So y equals 2x plus b. If you have a 0, always pick the one with the 0. It makes your life a little bit easier. So negative 2 equals 2 times 0 plus b. Negative 2 equals 0 plus b. So negative 2 equals b. So there's b, there's m. So y equals 2x plus negative 2. And actually, I should take the y out, and we're going to put the f of x in there instead. So f of x equals 2x plus negative 2. 7, same sort of thing we've been doing. X is 7, so I'm going to plug that into the problem. So y equals 6 times 7 plus negative 4. Make sure to change that subtraction to plus the opposite. 6 times 7 is 42 plus negative 4. So y is going to equal 38, meaning that f of x will also equal 38. Last two problems. This one says f of x equals 10. So 10 equals 7 plus 3x. Move the 7 first by adding negative 7 to each side. So 3 equals 3x. Divide each side by 3 to get the x by itself, and I get x equaling 1. Problem 9, the last one, we're going to be writing that equation again. So 3, negative 1, and 5, negative 5. M is going to be negative 5 minus negative 1 over 5 minus 3 plus the opposite. So that's going to give me negative 4 over 2, which equals negative 2. So y equals negative 2x plus b. Plugging in, I prefer the smaller number, so I'm going to use the 3 and the negative 1. So negative 1 equals negative 2 times 3 plus b. Negative 1 equals negative 6 plus b. Add 6 to each side. And we get 5 equaling b. So f of x equals negative 2x plus 5. And that's it for the function notation. If you have questions on any of this material, please make sure you come and see me. I'm more than happy to help.